Cam Ward, why is he separated himself, or how has he separated himself from all the quarterback prospects in this draft? Not a quarterback heavy draft, but this is a guy from South Texas, right? A 0-star prospect that started off at Incarnate Word that is now hands down the number 1 pick in this draft going in to the draft on Thursday. How has he established himself there?
It starts with traits, right? And those traits weren't developed, and guys develop at different points in their lives. Like, look at Steph Curry, right? Like Steph Curry was like an afterthought and didn't have the size and all the things he didn't have. Then he started to grow a little bit, and he started to work, and he worked, and he grinded. And I think you see the result on Saturdays so far. The changing of arm angles, the ability to extend plays, the big time throws down the field, and those are the jumping off points. But like for any young fan or aspiring player out there that's listening or watching, this guy is like the poster child for the grind. He has worked his ass off, Pete. He has, Incarnate Word, like you said, 0-star, gets another opportunity at Washington State, puts his name into the NFL draft, and you're either getting a first round, second round, or go back to school grade from the advisory committee. He gets a go back to school grade, calls Mario Cristobal and says, you know what? Maybe I do want to come to South Florida. Kept grinding and holds his teammates accountable. Like, you talk to people there, the difference is the talent, okay? But then I think as Tennessee got into this process, they love the talent. It may not be Caleb Williams. It may not be Jaden Daniels. It may not be Drake May, but it's not that far off. But the reason why it went from, we're shopping this first pick and there's a generational talent at other positions to we're not even going out to Shedeur Sanders' private workout because we're picking, no trade offers. He's our guy, is because they got to know him and they got to talk to his teammates and to people around the campus. And they figured out, this is the guy that can actually change a franchise.
So, Muench, how do rumors get out? Because I had heard, obviously unsubstantiated, that his teammates didn't love him. How do roommates like that escape his camp and his circle or a school?
You always consider the source, right? I mean, where is this coming from? Does someone have an axe to grind? I always think about the Jaden Daniels situation at Arizona State. I mean, I think a lot of people have seen that video where he's left Arizona State to go to LSU, and some of his teammates are surrounding his locker and clearing it out and talking about how he's out of here. And some people feel burnt. There's, it's a human relationships are difficult like that. And consider what the source is. Our understanding is that this kid is an unbelievable teammate, and you do see it. Does it add up on tape? He's an ascending player. There's no question about it. And that speaks to his work ethic, because when I watched him at Washington State, I was like, this kid's so much fun to watch, but I'm not sure how well his game translates to the NFL. And then you start seeing him at Miami, and he's still making some of the same mistakes, but he's starting to figure things out. And if you get him to start figuring things out and continue on that path, he's going to be great in the NFL. But I mean, to get back to your question, you got to consider where things are coming from. You can't.
Think there are some guys that we played with at Richmond that were total pains in the ass.
Right.
When you look back on it, you're like, I kind of respect them now.
Yeah.
I don't like them very much, but my goodness, I now I've grown up, I've matured a little bit. I respect the hell out of them.